Friday, and that means Greg Champion Day, so it's nice to have Greg with us once again. Greg Champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Bert.
With his guitar. Hi, mate. Of course, you're going to do a roundup on the news for us each Friday. I thought it might be worthwhile just for those people away from the areas where you usually work, just to get used to you once again. Perhaps talk something about your wacky song titles, the songs that you do with strange titles.
Well, yes, Bert, my recent one is I'm going to fax you and tell you that I love you. It's a love song for today's office generation. We've got the new yuppie hit that's called When the Lord Closes the Door, He Opens the Sunroof. And in footy land, of course, there's He Ain't Pretty, He's James Manson. You've Been Dropped Again, Wes Fellows, you know. Never Turn Right at Burke Road, Malvern, for the Victorian listeners, might relate to that one. Going Back to Glen Waverley for Christmas. 7 Italians in a Valiant is our ethnic song. Do you want it? Can I give you a bit of fact sheet?
Sure, please do.
I was talking to a secretary at the pub last night. I asked for her phone number, but she couldn't get it right. I asked her for her address, but she'd just moved into town. All she could think of was her fax, and that's what I wrote down. I'm gonna fax you and tell you that I love you. I'm gonna Xerox you and show you that I care. I'm going to write a big love letter, make 100 photocopies, memo it and mail it everywhere. Oi.
Yeah. What about one for this week's news? What have you chosen, Greg? Which news item?
Well, Cyclone Aivu,
Big
probably.
story.
Bert, if I can call you Bert.
Certainly. What else? What else?
Away up north in the land of sun, there's sights that will surprise you. Bananas grow on peanut trees, and they call the Cyclone Aivu. We set out for the Sunshine Coast. We went up there to camp, got washed away in our sleeping bags, and the tent got rising damp. Aivu, yes Aivu, they call the Cyclone Aivu. They once were led by old Sir Joe, a powerful man was he. What would he have said as the cyclone hit? Well, goodness gracious me. Sir Joe ruled with an iron fist. Now he's taken home his bat. But not even he could have stopped Aivu. Now don't you worry about that.
Good stuff. Just to wind off, I want to ask you a special request. Of all your football songs, my very favourite is the one on Dermott Brereton, who I think is just a fantastic footballer for Hawthorn. Would you like to do it for us?
Love to, Bert, yes.
Does he like it, by the way?
Well, Dermy's very gracious about his song, and I'm grateful that he is, because I could have a squash nose if he wasn't.
Exactly.
He did say to me one day before a telethon here at Channel 7, he said, do you think you could change that line about the classic Aussie knucklehead?
And did you?
No.
Right. This is Dermy.
Robbie Flower was a champion, Rioli was a star, but they don't break legs like Big Paul van der Haar. Tommy Alvin is a beauty, Brenton Phillips is quite good, Jimmy Jess is Jimmy Jess, but Dermott Brereton is a hood. Dermott Brereton is a hood, Dermott Brereton is a hood. A bloke that comes from Frankston could never be any good. I wouldn't try to tell you as if I didn't think I should. He's your classic Aussie knucklehead, Dermott Brereton is our hood.
If you're watching, Derm, he said it. Thanks a lot, Greg. See you next week. Greg Champion.